it's a lot of uncertainty. I'm not in, I'm not gonna talk about anybody, but a lot of who y'all listen to, these preachers, who y'all think so anointed, family, pay attention to what's being said when you listen to these sermons. Pay attention not only to just listen, but to actually go to the scripture itself, to read it, to confirm that what's being spoken to you is the truth. Why you say that, Wayne? I don't know, especially the Christians, because they don't know nothing about the Bible. And be the first one trying to argue up and down, talking about like their favorite preacher they like to talk about. He's not a Christian, but Gino Jennings. And I just heard Pastor Giles talking about a sermon he did where he said Moses' law had fault. I'm like, this dude is crazy. First of all, and it just goes to show you, people don't pay attention to the people that they listen to and promote when you should be promoting the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit is what's going to lead and guide you to all truth, because you can read the word, but if you don't understand that there's a spirit, like we know people are quick to tell you, well, be careful what you say out your mouth. You know, I don't understand. But I know why. Because the Bible is not a Christian book, for one. And for homie to say that about Moses' law had fault, he don't know the Bible, because Moses didn't have no law. The Most High God gave him the law to give to his people, the people of Israel. That's who had the law. And he used Moses in office to guide his people for him, just like Christ tells us in John 14. There was nothing wrong with the law. It was something wrong with the people who broke it. You couldn't keep it. That's why he had to narrow them down. You didn't keep it when you first got it. You broke it before Moses got back. Then you broke it again. You out, family. If you listen to family or traditions or people that told you some shit, you got to go in that book and you're going to have to go in there and really study it to really understand yourself. Like the things that he's telling you, because you can walk in it. And if you think you can't, then you your own problem. You ain't taking the time to want to know. Okay. Lord, Saturday night, sitting in this boring ass house. I done became a boring person. I gotta change that. And I ain't going to no fucking clubs, none of that shit y'all be doing. I'm gonna start going out and build, because I'm gonna have me some land. I'm gonna have me build some stuff. You dig? I ain't gonna be laying around no damn apartment. I wasn't designed to start the work, because I'm marking a crown. I ain't just saved. A lot of y'all just saved, and you happy with that. No, I got a position. You did? A position of authority. I'm a man of authority. You did? And people just don't understand. They be like, oh, these people just so arrogant. No, he not. That's what the Bible say. I got people coming at my children. He think he a king. If he in Christ, he is, right? We ain't talking about when he died, we talking about now. That's why people out of order, things in order for us. We waiting talking about when we die, we gonna get all this in the by and by. No. You praying and having things done now, and you don't recognize that things are happening now. Something wrong with that. That's why I say, study to show yourself approved. A workman need not be ashamed, but rightfully divide the word of truth. Whoop them with it. That's me, scripture shooter, y'all. What's wrong? It's boring. Generation X ain't never been boring. I know I was never boring. When you get older, you get in relationships, you get older. It's like life slows up. It's like you get wild doing things and you kind of lose your zeal for living. But I got to get up. I ain't never been that type of person. Hell no, feeling down, I wouldn't give a fuck what the people around me talking about. You can suck my big toe. I know I'm that one. I know I'm him. It ain't on me, it's in me. That's what they don't understand. They've been trying to break your boy for I don't know how long. Because you don't measure up to whatever standard. Y'all know how these narcissist ass people is. Whatever standard they think they ain't got no standard. They got their daddy, the government. When the government cut that money down, they'll humble them monkeys. All that shit'll be humble. Even with people that's got businesses, they rely on banks. A lot of people ain't got no motherfucking money to do what they do. They don't know how to manage no money. And try and tell me you ain't got no business. You a lie. My pennies buy my materials, and my materials go out and they're being fruitful and multiplying. So you a liar. You don't know nothing. You gonna learn today though. That's what people looking for. They ain't looking for no hit or miss. If you work pays. That's law. But you gotta have something. You gotta have something of value. I don't care what it is. Bump what they talking about. Stand on that. You ain't gonna just jump in the game walking. I'm gonna tell you like the elders used to tell us back in the days, you gotta crawl before you walk, man. You have to crawl. You, not depending on nothing that's around you. That power is within you. The moment you start thinking you need something from somebody, you lost. You lost. You get up and you go get it, family. Because you got the power to get it. Don't listen to them. They ain't got nothing. They missed that one payment. The government gonna show them how much land they got. Or that big beautiful truck, car, or motorcycle, how long they ass gonna have it. The bank gonna show them. So I ain't impressed with all that shit. Now, if you went about it and procured some things through assets that I know they can't control, you might have material gold, not no piece of paper talking about I got gold investment. Hell no, material gold. You didn't order, you got it. You gonna need that gold as an asset because the dollar system is done. Dollar debt like that. Y'all know this. You watching it every day. It ain't Iran that shut down the Strait of Hormuz. It's the insurance companies that control a lot of shipping. They not sending their shipping over there for this idiot to blow up they money or shut it down. They losing millions of dollars, hundreds of thousands to the millions. Is you crazy? And them shipments we ain't getting, guess who it's gonna affect? It's gonna be a whole lot of what we ain't got. We in trouble unless you're not dependent on the system. All that shit about, oh, you need to get a job. No, I never needed to get a job. I needed to stand my ground because although I was starting from scratch, it's going to pick up. It ain't based on what the hell you think or national statistics. I don't give a fuck, but they ain't putting no money behind this. So they ain't pushing it to go. They ain't pushing for it to go. They can care less. And I'm cool with it. Ain't none of their business what I do. I ain't looking for nobody to, oh, Wayne, yeah, we going to make sure you. No, that's for Wayne to do. If Wayne don't, and they going to respect that. They know when this the aura, okay, this the aura he's standing in. He's standing firm on his. So when I come around, ain't going to be no questioning. Don't come around me acting fidgety. You better be sure, know that you know what you know that you know that you know. We walking in authority. We ain't walking in I think. And money don't give you authority. They take your money, then what you gonna do? Sit around crying, I ain't got no money. Get up and get it again. Don't be scared to lose it. That's what it's for. But make sure you playing the right game and know how to play the game. Them assets, no. They're motherfucking liabilities. And they gonna show you. Can't own it, it ain't yours. I own what I use to produce. Can't nobody take it from me. Can't nobody tell me I can use it or can't use it. And I'm excited about that. I got power. That's real authority. I got piss hour. I got authority. Yeah. People, you don't do this, do that, forget this, forget that. No. It's got a bubble. I'm like Jigga. Jigga told Bleak, no, you stay down. Let it fizzle until it start bubbling. It's gonna boil. It's fizzling in the beginning. Don't give up hope. It's happening. You got life. You got motion. And you get out there and campaign like you running for president for yourself. Don't listen to no nigga tell you nothing. I'm telling you. They gonna tell you everything but a winner. Now you can believe that shit if you want to, cause you don't got a bunch of fucking debt. You done went and spent your money on a motherfucking car. As soon as you buy it, it's gonna depreciate. I ain't impressed with none of that shit, man. What do you own that we can take and apply, and that shit gonna add value right there? If you ain't got that, you ain't no. You just a player in the game. We bosses, baby. You talk shit, don't you? That's why you don't like him. You be talking shit. But she know I bag my shit up. I'm like, Nip, for real. Somebody told me the other day, they stopped somebody else to ask who this nigga look like. And everybody, first the sister was like, he on my tip of my tongue. And before she can get Nip out, the other two was like, Nipsey Hussle. I'm like, oh, thanks. Keep speaking that aura over me. That's a compliment. Which you do kind of look with that high cheekbone. My girl said my cheekbones look sucked in. I gotta get some teeth. Somehow, she ain't got no motherfucking teeth. I gotta buy me some teeth. I know better. I know better. Well, if you knew better, you would do better. Why you ain't doing better? Ain't no excuse. Hard head. Because people will tell you, I'm a prime example, oh man, they gonna laugh and talk about you. This is what people, the youngins, will say when they see things like that. Oh, he ain't got no teeth. They know the fuck they ain't, because what's coming out my mouth is pure wisdom. Things that I tap into on a daily and can prove. You can't question nothing I'm saying other than how can I be down? What it's gonna take? How can we multiply this thing? You can't tell me nothing. Am I teachable? Yes. But no, can't nobody tell me nothing down here but the Most High through the power of the Ruach. If that's the case, what did he choose me for? I'm listening to you. Yeah, we can congregate and kick it and show one another love as brothers and sisters, but no, don't nobody get to run nothing over here. Don't you know you got power? You got power, family. We ain't just talking. What the hell you steady pulling up and pulling off for? Strange ass people. Made me go get my Gatling guns. What they watching us or some shit? I'm just playing. You see people going to this club. I wish I knew the owner of this motherfucker with the tow company. I tow all they shit. Yeah, come get it. What's that about? 100 and something that first day? Then it's like, I don't so much as days go on. I'll be towing so many motherfucking cars from over here. They think it's sweet. They lucky I don't know the tow people. Man, I know you can eat. They think it's sweet. They out partying like they ain't never thirsty, like they never been to a motherfucking party. Them motherfuckers couldn't go outside. It's probably too hot, cuz them out there in the streets, got the block open, doing what they did, and they ass couldn't go out and hang out. I'll never forget my homie was like, nigga, y'all the reason I couldn't come the fuck out. I'm like, huh? Yeah. I'm like, man, we wouldn't have did none of y'all. And it wasn't that we was the reason. It was the people coming to the corner and trying to shoot us. Did y'all remember that part? What you thought we was gonna do? I'm from the low end. We was crazy. We was out there with shotguns. What? I'll never forget. I got my first shotgun, y'all. Oh, that wood was sanded. It was so pretty. That motherfucker was pretty as hell. I'm 54 now. I think I couldn't been no more than 16. I had to be 16 then. Yeah. That's why I said y'all had ambitions to go doing all that old goofy stuff.
That was pretty as hell.
My motherfucking pistol was pretty as hell. My shotgun, my first I had was a short. They used long. The 12 gauge used to be long. I had one of them short ones, and it was sandalwood, light color sandalwood. Everybody used to go crazy, like, man, where you get that? And I'll never forget, I let my motherfucking cousin use it. Them niggas came and robbed his ass, some stones. We used to be into it with them motherfuckers robbed. Knocked his ass out with that gun. Took the shotgun. Oh no, I went and got one of the OGs. Greg, let's roll. We went right to the projects. He told us who took it from me. Went right over there and got my motherfucking gun right back. And no, they gonna get my gun back. It's gonna be a problem because I'm gonna be on that motherfucking corner every day. I'm gonna light that bitch up. Ain't nobody gonna be able to come out. You think you gonna use my own gun to come? And they ass used to be all at the corner acting crazy. Kids be out, they ain't had no respect. Like, what the fuck? Oh, me, y'all gonna get it. You was forced to have to defend yourself. What no, I'm just gonna go out here and just go kill people. Hell no, you was getting money. This is my story.
And you stick to it.
I thought your foot was, no, it's just fat. Yeah, that one. It's in the corner, look like I thought something was growing on it. That motherfucker just fat. It's turned a certain way with a toe in the way, and then you got the, you know how to stick out on the side. That part right there, it was hid by the foot. Then you stuck it out like, what the fuck is so wrong? She done stepped on some shit.
Yes,
Just, I know, you just watch your mouth, one. I need to get in the gym. I need my weight bench. I hate I don't have access to my weight bench every day. Y'all know how that is, fellas. That's like a death certificate. But hell no, I refuse to go. See, Pops, I take care of that kid. I refuse to go. I'm not going. I gotta get that, what's ashwagandha? Take care of my kidney. I'm talking about take care of kidneys. Man, I miss working out. I gotta get back to it, man. Gotta get to it, man. Get on my phone, go get my 5 pound thing of peanut butter. Get my love. Get my carbohydrates. This shit, I got to bounce back. Come back stronger, baby. Watch, they gonna be like, damn, Wayne ass. Yeah. Oh, y'all. I ain't feeling no. I still move like a G. That don't bother me. I move how I wanna move, when I wanna move. Don't nothing stop me, but I move with precision. I ain't all over the place just doing shit because, we don't do that. And I try to respect everybody. I'm just trying to trick me. I try to respect everybody. I don't get into all that shit. I got them 30 pop boxes. No, we don't. We got them 30. On me. I need to affirmations of a real nigga. You gonna use you the one like me up. Hey, I ain't seen like they screw up bro off of there. Bro used to do the boot on the hype me up thing. But he gonna come back. That was my commercial. Hype me up. And y'all shit hype me up when I used to hear that. Man, bro, ass tripping, ain't he? Bro, tripping. He put that big ass Timberland boot out. He'd be like, this nigga here. My aspirations of a real nigga. You on your shit? Hype me up. Man, I done got old. I got to get out that shit. I used to love life. I had a zest for life. It's like I done lost my zest. It ain't me, it's the people I'm around. I always talking about don't do this, don't do that. Do this, do that. I gotta get back secure. Work the law. Take your ass to work because you got something going. Build your build your funds up and put something out there that's working for you. That'll work around the clock. Don't be trying to work no hours like him. You're an owner. You're a boss. You gotta step it up. Yo, love the TV shows. You like an old lady.
You an old man.
I'm not an old man. I don't sit around watching TV.
Well, that's your problem. I can watch TV if I want to.
I didn't say you couldn't, boo boo.
Well, you got a
just
problem
said
with
you're
people
old.
watching TV?
No, I just said you're an old lady.
You
That's
sitting
what
here watching TV?
Yeah, that's what old people do. Huh? Something was wrong. I said that's what cussed me out for then.
I didn't cut you out, so stop saying that.
Y'all heard that. Y'all heard that, helper. Did you just call her a helper? Yeah, because she just called me a liar in so many words. You can't, brother. Don't argue with women. Don't argue with women. Because it's a waste of time, first of all, when you don't want to argue. You're a man, you want to fight. So don't even talk to her about none of that. Can't fight her, so be quiet and ignore her. If she get in your face, go out the door. Put your clothes on, get dressed, and go out. She be talking about don't come back here if you go out. Don't go the fuck back. That's how you do that. I'll holler at your ass. A big one. You can't have it two ways. But women with that shit. I listen to some of the shit they be saying. I'm telling you. And the elders, I love them. But that playbook they playing is outdated. Everybody not gonna get along with the system and go along with working in the system. Some of us know how to run businesses. We done ran communities while y'all talking about people don't know what to do and this and that. All you gotta do is switch up the products and hit back on the block and stand on it. Promote your shit and push. Push, push, push. Get out there, promote. You know it's a daily grind. The fuck y'all act like we don't know, man. Y'all don't know what the fuck y'all doing. That's why you gotta get a job. That means you ain't poured into yourself. You ain't learned what you have of value because you have something of value in your ass. But you think you gotta work for somebody to see what you got of value. That's telling you right there you got value. Your time is valuable. That's all your time and what you producing for them. Your time makes you valuable. What the hell? You gotta wake up. I woke up a long time ago. When I was 12, I used to get my ass whooped because I always said, shit, I can't wait till I get grown. I was under the assumption I can take care of myself right then and there. I got my ass whooped for saying that. And I ain't understand that. But I'm like, shit, my parents were great providers. Worked. We was one of them we had a nice family. We went out and shit. My daddy took us places. My mama too. Bought us clothes on the regular. I guess I failed as a parent by their standards. Shit, I give money. And people can't, others don't know. And I don't go around talking about. And I give an asset that I have because if I don't have money, I have things of value that I share. I'm finna put one of them coats on. I think I figured out what I want to put on them. I'm gonna send these prints in to Sus. I gotta put some money on my cash app. Send these prints in to the DTF company. I'm gonna have them run them up I think I know which ones starting off with, but I got so many adults, men, women. Then I got like young adults and teenager and children prints. Oh, I'm finna run amok around them, family. I did the numbers. I'm like, dude, premium. I'm doing basic premium. Then you got a basic premium T-shirt might run you. Ain't no might run. It's gonna run you $20. Uh, high end premium T-shirt. Now you looking at a $35 T-shirt. Cause that T-shirt gonna cost me $20 to buy. I'm paying $20 for them, unless I activate my EIN in my business, going to get operator's license through the city. Which I thought about it, but I ain't ready. And I got a lot of irons in the fire, but it would help to have it operable because what I'm doing, I can get into parts retail, sell parts, and make a fucking killing. He got a fleet of cars, and them cars gonna always, as long as they operable, they gonna need to be serviced, and they gonna need parts, brakes, oil changes, transmission flushes, headlights, tail lights, all that stuff, alternators, all that stuff. When he called me, I'm diagnosing him, so I know what the fuck the problem is. I can sell him the parts and get paid for the labor. Oh shit! Every car you got. Well, how would you know? Everybody I deal with, I'm gonna start recording. Okay, write down what year, make, and model they got. Like the elder went to the store, gas cost. They done sold him the wrong shit, and he had to go to the store twice. Now, if he that money plus what he paid for the parts and paid for the labor, he could have gave me the money and just dropped the truck off, and I would have came and got you when it was done. I'm gonna start adding that because I know what parts I'm diagnosing them. Bam, you run your shit with an iron duke, and that can make room for the people that I want to bring around me. I got some young guns. I'm finna start going to church too, cause a lot of y'all hiding in the churches. They gonna question us. As soon as they see me, they gonna question me, cause people ain't been seeing me. Where you been? What, you still working on cars? Yeah. I was a sister rolled through the alley the other day. I said she dropped a can. I went down there like thinking she might be looking for me or my daddy. Somebody fix cars. And she was like, "You coming down because I threw the can? I ain't me." I'm like, "Sis, I don't care about that can, but I picked the can up because we collect them. Squash it and threw it in the yard." She looked. I'm like, I just came because I'm a mechanic and you stopping at the garage. You might be looking for somebody. She like, "No, I'm looking for my girlfriend," which was one of the little young girls I watched grow up back there. And she was like, "You work on cars?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure do." And she asked me some questions about concerning her car and this and that. And can I? I'm like, "I sure can. I can do. Hey, disassemble your car and reassemble your whole car." Sure the hell can. She's like, "Give me your number." No, she asked me if I got a card. I'm like, "Nope." She's like, "Give me your number." Sure will. Here you are. Don't be afraid to use it. I gotta get that scanner up and running. I need that fucking internet access, baby. I'm gonna order that. I think they say they want 40 something for the thing, and you got to get a 6 month plan in order to get it free. At the cost, I gotta check the numbers because I be having that laying around, and that's a sound investment. So when I'm in the field, I got my scanner. That scanner read everything. I ain't gotta touch the car. Just plug it up and boop. It's gonna tell me what the good and the bad. It's gonna show you everything, and you can run tests, real, actual, real time tests on components. So if you saying it's a problem in a certain area, just plug it up, and it's gonna test every aspect of that goddamn car, and it's gonna give you a read back, and that's what I'm gonna charge you to find out what's wrong with your car. And if you give me, hey, and I might be charging you to put it on, put the parts on there, which makes sense, and serve the parts. I'm coming to my own parts store. I've always been mad about that. Like, damn, why we don't own a black-owned parts store? Damn, Africa, y'all don't know how to do business with us. Y'all got to, everything don't lead to one road. That's the damn problem. Ain't no diversity. One, people can't control everything. They might do to y'all, but not to us. We a different generation. Like I'm telling you, I've been explaining from day one. Y'all talking about credit and all. No, you don't. People gonna talk about you. You ain't gonna be able to do this and that. People gonna give up hope on you. But you stay down and you remain the course until your ass come up and that business able to stand. You start getting clients that's gonna truly invest in what you offer. You offer that with integrity. You go above and beyond. I'm gonna start washing their cars. Take it right over there to the gas station and give it a $5 wash. They gonna be like, damn, you washed it, sure did. They gonna tell everybody, cause a lot of them don't wash their car. I ain't talking about they don't wash their car like I do it. Then that makes room for detailing. Hey Wayne, you wanna make some money? Detail these cars. We get the steam cleaner, and you can wash them motherfuckers out and get the wet vac that can suck the water up. Once we wash them with water, we can suck it right up. Car won't be wet. Keep it for about a couple of hours. Let it dry out. It's gonna be halfway dry. Let it dry out an hour or so, and get it out of there. You're gonna have a clean ass car, brothers and sisters. I seen a brother pull up in a truck, outfitted with everything on it. And my people here telling me, oh no, road service won't work or this or that. But I understand them people went and got loans. Ain't nothing wrong with that. They got lines of credit and they got an asset so they can put that they can go and perk up. Now I'm finna shut up because I gotta do these things. I be talking and I'm thinking about the things me and my son talked about with investment. I'd be rich by now. But I am in the field with them cars and going hard. I got one client, he got a fleet of cars. I love it. I was at just barely making it and getting talked about and threatened. And people don't know the psychological abuse you go through. Because people would think you're a failure. No, nigga, just be cool. Y'all the ones that fold. The police take your ass in there, you being told on us. That's a sign of weakness. When your people tell you there's something they can do, trust them. Don't be acting weak in emotion. We ain't cut like that. We go against all odds. For real, and I'm telling you this through experience. This ain't no rap song. Them motherfuckers gave me 23 years for something I did. I ain't mad at them. I did every 11 and a half of them motherfucking years. Every bit of it. It didn't do me. There was education, working out. We was giving time to the Most High around that witnessing. Oh, we worked out like a motherfucker and did other things to express our creativity. I used to write poems and sell them. I used to draw, sell my pictures and everything, card on cards, and write and put the little poems in the cards and sell them. I'm gonna do that shit now because I got some cards. I got this cricket maker. I could make me I'm gonna sit down and write some poems. I used to write some slick little poems. Of course, I was macking because they were sending them poems to their women, so it was kind of on that. Not really necessarily macking, but on a relationship tip. You got Kate, but if your conversation ain't, then it can be a problem. It can definitely be a problem. You may start out you being polite to break the ice, but eventually the truth gonna come forward. It's gonna come out who you really are. Let me go get my food. I smell it. It's calling me. I'm his hungry. I'm his hungry. I was hungry as hell out there. It was kind of chilly too, but I was inside. And then I had to bring that car. Y'all watching girls?
No, just take it out of one.
What you on, bro? What that look like? I don't even know. Oh, bro, you tweaking. Your brother ain't lying. I see little girls. I gotta check on you. That's all. I gotta check on you now. You gotta make sure you're alright now. I don't lie. Hey, we love the girls, but we don't be sitting around watching no girls. You know what? I'm sorry. You know what? I used to watch Cookie Rooster. That was a girl show on the Disney Channel. And now me and I like boys. It was just a good show. So don't think I'm being, funny enough. I was just being funny. That's all. Ignore me, man. I know you're young. I know you're a young boy. You tough. You ain't no faggot. I know it. That was a joke, okay? I know you like girls. I like girls. And look, I see you smile on your face, and I said, I know you like girls. You're supposed to like girls, girl. Squeeze that little booty and give him a kiss. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Hey, he came alive when I said, I know you like girls. That man smiled from ear to ear. I know you like the girls. We used to play catch a girl and fill on them. That's right, man. He gonna be good. We know he gonna be good. Just you gotta respect him, though. They gonna be a mess on him. They ain't gonna let you get away with nothing. You hear your grandmama around here. That's my baby, bro. She kind of special. She kind of special like the rest of y'all. And I'm like, baby, we like 100 years old. We can't be like them. We come from the weak Generation X. I just had to explain that to her. Generation X, we different, y'all. Yeah, we was able to get out and move around, explore. Our parents ain't have us trapped in the fucking house. They was excited to get us out the house. You know what I'm saying? The world was a little more liberal in the sense of having freedom to move around because your parents was at work. What was they gonna do? Keep you trapped in the house? So you got a few hours to move around, go out, hang out with your cousins, be children. These today, because of what others are doing, it's like the women like, oh no, I understand you don't want to lose your child, I understand. But you gonna lose them by keeping them trapped in the house. Oh no, they get enough events, woo woo woo. If they don't understand the mentality and how to interact, learn how to interact, irregardless of what the consensus of the world is saying. I'm bringing a different energy. I'll be around the gang bangers, the shooters, the sliders, or whatever you want to call them. They ain't shooting at me. They will listen. But you know when not to be around certain activity. They listen. I try to speak life into them. I'm not giving up on them. Hell no. You give up on them. I can't. That's what we called to do. Now, you may hear a lot of Hebrews talking about, I don't mess with people that. I don't mess with a lot of things people do. But as a chosen vessel for the Most High, you are called. You're gonna have to get out there and mix it up with them. You're the one gonna have to speak to them, to speak life over them, to let them know. You are. So you can't have that attitude. Even the white people. I'm gonna pray for them and all that. But I'm gonna warn them and tell them that system you follow is gonna get you sent to hell. That church you follow, you think that religion that y'all following, not just killing black people too. That little Christian religion gonna get you sent to hell. That is not of the Most High. Don't have nothing to do with the kingdom. Matter of fact, it's a deviation. The Most High established His kingdom. He brought it through you to establish His kingdom, not a religion. And we know when they built the temple was based on a heavenly, a picture of heaven. So how can y'all say they had churches and synagogues and all that? No. Christ told them won't be no more of their temples that they worship in. Now the Father was coming to rest in you through the Spirit. You can have the Spirit. You can have it, family, but you gotta want it. You gotta seek Him while you can. You can't get caught up in the world and what the world talking about. You gotta study it for yourself, because when you study it, a certain spirit gonna be impressed on you through the Word. Gonna be impressed on you by you reading, and then you going to do the research to see what these words mean in the origin of the language. It's gonna open you. You're gonna have so much knowledge and wisdom. Wisdom comes when you start practicing it. You proving it. Test all things. Ain't that what the Messiah says? Test the spirit. Got me some juice. I got my water, ice kissel. That's some kids all that fucking hollering like they ain't never had fun before. I don't know why kids be doing that. They be hollering and screaming and shit like, what the fuck? My parents would have whooped your ass. You down there doing all that hollering? Boop, 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 pop, pop. Shut up down there. All that TV loud shit. Tablets loud as hell. Hell no. You can have some headphones on. No. Some of y'all, especially, why y'all gotta be hollering and all that? Like y'all deaf or something. Bro, y'all be tweet.
You just said that was
What
boys.
the fuck? We don't be doing all that shit. You gotta take that shit. Give me that phone. I'll take all that shit. Shut the fuck up. Sit down. Y'all doing all that hollering. You don't need no motherfucking tablet. You need to D-tab. The fuck? Read a motherfucking book. Slow down. Go the fuck to sleep. That's why they used to give us beer. Oh, we're gonna sleep, but you can't get a kid's beer. Hell no. Give me that motherfucking tablet. Watch TV. Read a motherfucking book. That'll shut everybody ass up. Motherfuckers be sleeping all kind of shit. Like, what the fuck? No. Oh, I'm going to sleep. I'm gonna die. The hell? How your TV louder than my TV? Get the fuck out of here. Who goddamn parents around this motherfucker? Mm-mm. That's women though. Leave your kids alone. Hell no, man. Shut y'all ass up and go sit down. You goddamn control around this motherfucker. Kids too motherfucking noisy. I done got old. I can't take all that shit. Take y'all ass home. Take your ass over their house. Hell no, your mama ain't doing shit to get no money. She can keep her kids at the fuck home. Hell no. All y'all go out the fuck together. Y'all one big happy thing. Ain't no emergency. I can't take all that. That's too much motherfucking noise. I don't be doing all that. That's too much. Hell no. Mm-mm. Get the books out. You can read a book around this motherfucker. Like your grandmama reading motherfucking books too. You don't hear that shit all night. You hollering and screaming. Hell no, get the belt. Beat that shit out of her. Make them think God done gave up on them. What the fuck? I ain't gonna never move no more. I'm sit my ass still and watch TV. This motherfucker crazy. I ain't crazy. You gonna know the difference. I'm not doing all that. Hell no. Mm-mm. I ain't playing with your kids or you. I'm fuck up everybody. I ain't with all that hollering. What the fuck? 9 o'clock, the house quiet. What the fuck y'all from? Sit your ass down, y'all. Maybe you had to shower, watching TV, in your motherfucking room with the tablets. And you ain't gotta stay in your room, but that's where all the noise gonna be in your room. Hell no. I can't hear my TV. I can't hear myself. What the fuck? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. We have never got away with no shit like that. Bring your ass up here and watch TV. Mama knew how to sit your ass still. Come here. Sit right there. You sit over there. You sit your ass over there. You be like, what I do? You ain't do it. You ain't did nothing. This what you about to do. You ain't gonna be running your ass all over like you ain't got no goddamn sense. Hollering and acting a goddamn fool. Is you crazy? Sit your ass down. We quiet around this motherfucker. I don't know. Some of y'all might have been raised by wolves. The fuck? I don't know. Some of y'all mamas might be wolves. Mm-hmm. Y'all can't keep a man. Something ain't right. Mm-mm. I see this. It's this woman on YouTube. I don't know how the fuck she got in my feed. This motherfucker, the heading on her video said it was in abbreviated. with just the first words of what she was saying. Talking about, would you eat her? Like, what the? You see that grown lady on there with the gray hair? She like a Filipina. She probably mama's age. But she looked like she probably our age for her age. And that's what she put on the video. I'm like, what the? I just kept scrolling. I seen her ass again. I was scrolling. She was on there today. I kept scrolling. I ain't stop at her. I ain't punch on that shit. I don't even want to see it. And you bunch of goofy motherfuckers. I'm like, they hoeing on here. I told you they on Facebook Marketplace. They got naked ass women you go on there. You want to buy a woman? Woman want to spend some time with you. I'm like, how this shit get in our thread? I don't even look up women. What the fuck? They got a half gay ass nigga on there in some blue motherfucker shorts. I turn YouTube on and oh hell no, you know I try to scroll fast. And one day I hit the motherfucker trying to scroll fast. I like to have a heart attack because my damn near fell out the bed trying to scroll that motherfucker phone up. Cause I'm like, oh hell no, I don't want to see that shit in my feed. This nigga on here like he think he too sexy with some shorts on tighter than him. Nigga, what the fuck? You selling yourself, dude? What the fuck is going on? Oh, bro. Nigga. So it's but ain't just men, it's the women too. You got no filter, man. Look, you should be who God made you to be. Don't you know they gonna be looking all at him? He got to know this. That nigga ain't right. You should be who God made you to be. I'm not holding my tongue. I ain't disrespecting nobody. That's just how I was raised. The hell? That's the problem now. I go to buy t-shirts, they talking about some fucking unisex. I'm like, hold the fuck up. I know what I got. You know what you got when you go to the bathroom. Am I wrong? These are strange times we live in, y'all. Pay attention to everything. I ain't surprised by nothing I hear or see. I promise you. You might not think I'm paying attention to you.
What?
I ain't talking to you, baby. I'm still on this video. You thought I was just talking? I'm making a video. All this wisdom, it's got to go in the video. Men got to know. Young boys got to know. You got to be man at 10 years old. That's what Generation X carry. I was being grown, so I could make it as a man. No, but I had my mama and daddy. I got my ass whooped for being extra. I ain't had to be grown at a young age, but you know, shit, we was different. Mama and daddy at work. What the fuck? Y'all already know. We were good, but we were bad too. Doing bad shit. But we didn't do nothing to get nobody hurt or nothing. We just have fun, you know. I'm saying bad, but let me rephrase that. We were going to have fun. And you know how your parents say, don't take your ass outside or only go so far. That's what I mean by being bad. You was being hard-headed. You was told to only go so far within a certain perimeter because they knew the neighbors and we knew basically they knew the type things that would unfold. Okay, they can hang over there and without, you know, having a fit about it because don't nothing be dangerous be popping off over there. Hmm? You should let me get them. I have them reading the Bible. They be like, oh, this one here different. But
Not just reading, but actually doing what it says. Helps them to find their way in life. Builds that core, builds that stability, that inner strength, that knowing where you know what you know that you know what you know. And you say that and stand on it firmly. Real talk. No rap. We got a lot of people out here real rapping. We ain't real rapping, we real living. We really living. Real rap. I'm telling you, real rap. Real wisdom. Real wisdom. Run game on it. I remember this. You should know not to watch her. She's strange. I ain't gonna click who she is. All right, y'all. Peace and blessings.